Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out in just about 30 minutes.
Meanwhile, Aja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces just got hit with a brutal wake-up call. And let's just say, it's not pretty. While the Fever's preseason game sold out in under an hour, Aja and her squad are practically giving away tickets like free drink vouchers. Caitlin Clark isn't just outdrawing the so-called best player in the WNBA, she's making the reigning MVP look irrelevant. What happened? Did Wilson forget to remind people she exists? Did the Aces marketing team get distracted by a free buffet? Whatever the excuse, somebody better call the Vegas front office. Because they might need Clark just to fill their arena. And Aja Wilson? She is not happy.
This, by the way, is driving Aja Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize the impact of Aja Wilson, blah, blah. What impact? Stop it.
Meanwhile, in Indiana, it's absolute mayhem. Fever fans are doing everything short of camping outside just to get a glimpse of Caitlin Clark in a preseason matchup. And here's the kicker. This game isn't even in Indiana. It's at the University of Iowa, Clark's old stomping grounds. Not only did it sell out immediately, it sent ticket prices into the stratosphere. Resale sites? Exploding. Seats going for thousands of dollars. Cheapest ticket left? $400 to $500. That's right, $500 just to watch Clark warm up before the actual season even starts.
But yeah, it's a big situation again. Like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like obviously you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
Meanwhile, over in Las Vegas, it's getting embarrassing. The so-called powerhouse of the WNBA, they can't even get people to pay $19 for a ticket. That's less than what you'd spend on a meal at a mid-tier restaurant. At this rate, the Aces might as well start offering buy one, get one free deals, just to fill a few rows. And you'd think a team that has back-to-back WNBA championships, the reigning MVP in Aja Wilson, one of the most stacked rosters in the league, would have no problem selling tickets, right? But here we are.
The Las Vegas Aces. So let me see how much it's gonna bust my pockets to go see the Aces in their first preseason game, man. $19. Jeez Christ, Jesus please, man.
Meanwhile, in Indiana, fans are fighting for the chance to sit in the nosebleeds just to witness Clark's debut. In Vegas, you could show up late, grab some nachos, and still have your pick of premium seats. And here's the thing. This isn't just about ticket prices. It's about demand. People are doing whatever it takes to be in the building for Clark. Meanwhile, the Aces are just hoping someone wanders in by accident.
I just want to point that out. As an Indiana Fever fan, I mean, there are people who are willing to pay all kinds of money to get tickets. There are people who are buying merch, flying off the shelves, basketball, all kinds of stuff. And they're begging to buy that shoe. That's why I said, Nike, I don't know what the deal is. I'm not into the contract or anything like that. They got something, whatever their agreement is, that's their agreement. I'm saying, though, when that shoe shows up, they better prepare and be ready.
Let's put this into perspective. The resale price of 2 courtside Fever tickets for a preseason game, it could easily cover a round-trip flight to Vegas, a luxury hotel stay, a fancy steak dinner, a pair of Aces tickets, and you'd still have cash left over. That's how wide the gap is. Indiana Fever fans aren't just excited, they're part of a movement. Meanwhile, in Vegas, the Aces are struggling to give away seats like it's a charity event.
Remember, fans are for real Indiana Fever fans, and they buy tickets. They sell out arenas, home and away. They buy merch.
They've been back-to-back champions. They have the so-called best player in the league, and yet they can't fill an arena. That's not a market problem. That's an interest problem. Did you see how many people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark play golf? This is what real star power looks like. Caitlin Clark doesn't just join a league. She shifts the entire balance of power, and Aja Wilson, she's now playing in Clark's league. The Fever were invisible. Now they're the hottest show in basketball. A year ago, the Indiana Fever were barely a blip on the radar. Now, they're the hottest ticket in town. Meanwhile, the Aces just got a harsh reminder. Banners don't sell tickets. Clark is the future. And Vegas better hope they don't get left behind.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're gonna do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
Aja Wilson and the Aces are in full damage control mode. They can try to spin this however they want, but the numbers don't lie. There's no hype for Vegas. Some will claim it's a market issue, that Las Vegas has too many entertainment options. But let's be real, Indiana isn't exactly Times Square. Yet, the Fever are selling out games at record speed, while the Aces are handing out tickets like free samples at Costco. Two-time champions, stacked with talent, and yet their tickets are gathering dust in the bargain bin. That's not a Vegas problem. That's an Aja Wilson problem.
Did you see how many people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark play golf? With actual attention economics at play, Caitlin's participation in any league has an existential bearing. Nobody outside of Aja herself cares about whether Aja shows up.
Aja Wilson, the so-called face of the league, can't even get enough fans in the stands to break even on a standard dinner bill. Meanwhile, Clark, fresh off a history-making rookie season, has the entire world tuning in to watch her every move. The Fever's stock is soaring. The Aces? They're fading into irrelevance. Fans aren't flocking to the Aces. They're here for Clark. Nobody is rushing to see Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, or even Wilson dominate.
That's crazy because literally nobody asked, and sources close to Aja Wilson decided to answer anyway.
They're lining up, paying top dollar just to get a glimpse of Caitlin Clark. And here's the funniest part. Nobody asked about Aja Wilson, yet somehow sources close to her felt the need to chime in. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw courtside seats for a reigning MVP selling for under $20? That's unheard of. Meanwhile, Clark's games sell out in minutes, and the resale market is booming like it's a Super Bowl ticket. It's not even a fair fight at this point. The Caitlin Clark effect is undeniable. And Aja Wilson and the Aces are just gonna have to deal with it.
I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try to be the best. I get y'all saying best player in the world. That's great. It looks great. But I want to be the best person. I want to be the best teammate, because that's how I get the best out of my team.
Because Indiana Fever fans support, not just by running their mouth or running their fingers, they actually do something. And those who may not be able to afford it, they want to do something. And so this is just me saying, way to go, Fever fans. And we love, listen, remember how it was like nobody wants to go play in Indiana? Nobody wants to play with Caitlin Clark. Those fans. And we came to find out when free agency showed up, everybody wanted to go to Indiana and play for the Indiana Fever and play with Caitlin Clark. And when they got here, started praising the fans.
Indiana Fever fans aren't just talking the talk, they're walking the walk. They're not just tweeting about their team or arguing on social media. They're buying tickets. They're packing arenas. They're breaking merchandise sales records. And those who can't afford tickets, they're still finding ways to support, whether it's through merch, TV ratings, spreading the hype. So let me just say this. Way to go, Fever fans. You're proving the doubters wrong every single day. Remember when people said no one wanted to play in Indiana? They said, nobody wants to play in Indiana. Nobody wants to play with Caitlin Clark. Those fans aren't real fans. And then free agency happened. And guess what? Everybody wanted to go to Indiana. Players were lining up to join the Fever. And the moment they got there, they started praising the fans. Meanwhile, Aces fans love to play the back-to-back champions card. But here's the real question. What's the point of being a dominant team if nobody is watching? You could walk into an Aces game 5 minutes before tip-off and still land a front row seat like it's a clearance sale. Meanwhile, trying to get a ticket to see Caitlin Clark? That's like trying to score front row seats to a Beyoncé concert, gone in seconds. There are levels to this. Cunts. And Caitlin Clark is proving that she's in a league of her own. Clark's preseason game sold out in an instant, and fans are furious. I shouldn't be surprised. And yet, I still am. The Indiana Fever's preseason game, not even a real preseason game, just an exhibition matchup against the Brazilian national team. At Caitlin Clark's college arena, sold out. Tickets went on sale at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, Iowa women's basketball season ticket holders, and the general public. They were supposed to get their chance tomorrow. But now, there's no point. It's already gone. And some season ticket holders, they didn't even get a chance to buy. The resale market is already insane. Rumors are swirling that scalpers got in early because the secondary market is exploding. And Iowa women's basketball just had to make an official post. If you were waiting for general admission tickets tomorrow, don't bother. It's already sold out. Meanwhile, Aces fans are sitting in half-empty arenas. Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's changing the entire sports landscape. People who never watched a WNBA game before, now they're buying jerseys, lining up for tickets, filling arenas they didn't even know existed. This isn't just hype. This is history. Meanwhile, A'ja Wilson's games, they have the energy of a midweek high school scrimmage. Half-empty seats, concession stands offering 2-for-1 popcorn deals. Aces fans can scream about disrespect all they want, but if the demand was actually there, ticket sales would show it. WNBA merch sales have skyrocketed, and it's all because of Clark. The WNBA's merchandise sales have seen an insane increase. A report from the boardroom confirmed that. WNBA merchandise sales are up over 500% compared to last year. Fan gear sales have hit an all-time high in league history. Player-specific merch, including jerseys and t-shirts, is up 1,000%. The iconic orange WNBA hoodie, up 200%. Put it this way, Caitlin Clark hits a random pickup game at a rec center, and fans would be camped outside like it's Black Friday. Meanwhile, the two-time defending champions can't give away tickets fast enough. People are still trying to downplay Clark's impact, and it's hilarious. The proof is right in front of them. Ticket sales through the roof, TV ratings breaking records, merch sales skyrocketing. But still, some people want to pretend it's not happening. And the biggest headlines out of Vegas, they're not about their dominance on the court. They're about the latest locker room drama. Priorities, right? Top-selling WNBA jerseys? Guess who's number one? The WNBA just released its top-selling player jerseys. 1, Caitlin Clark, no surprise. 2, Angel Reese, social media hype. 3, Sabrina Ionescu, solid fan base. 4, Kate Martin, low-key impressive. 5, A'ja Wilson, ouch. Kate Martin, a role player, has higher jersey sales than Wilson. And A'ja, she's probably hoping someone picks hers up with a Happy Meal combo. Tash Clark is the main event. The Aces are just the undercard fight. The Aces might get some applause, but let's be real, everyone came to see Caitlin Clark. The numbers don't lie. The fans don't lie. The impact is undeniable. Caitlin Clark has taken over, and some people just need to accept it. Wilson walks around like she's the face of the WNBA, but is she? Wilson has 3 MVPs, 2 championships. On paper, the accolades are there, but if she's really the superstar she claims to be, why can't her team even sell out a preseason game with tickets that cost less than a gas station snack? Meanwhile, Clark's fans, they're out here shutting down ticket websites. That's the difference. Fans aren't just buying tickets to watch Caitlin Clark. They're dropping hundreds, sometimes thousands, just to be in the same building as her. This isn't hype. This is reality. Clark isn't just winning games. She's elevating the entire WNBA in ways no player before her has ever done. Every arena she steps into, packed. Standing room, only. Resale ticket prices? Skyrocketing. She is actively transforming the WNBA in real time. Every major sports outlet is talking about her. The number one topic in basketball? Caitlin Clark. She's not just a rookie, she's the face of the league already. And the numbers don't lie. Viewership up, ticket sales through the roof, merchandise selling out instantly. Meanwhile, what's going on with Azalea Wilson and the Aces? Where's the excitement? Where's the hype? Where's the so-called superstardom people keep talking about? Las Vegas is literally built for entertainment. There are tourists everywhere, always looking for something to do. Filling a small arena should be the easiest thing in the world, especially when tickets cost less than a bad blackjack hand. And yet, crickets. Even with championship banners hanging from the rafters, they can't get people through the doors. That tells you everything you need to know. Azalea Wilson, I want to be great for my team. Wilson tried to address the situation, saying, I don't want to be great for you guys, no offense. I want to be great for my team. I want to be great for this franchise. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard because there are tons of people who want to break you down. Great teams in this league are going to come after you every night, but I have no problem taking accountability. I want to be great. I want to be great for my teammates. That's a nice speech. But let's be real. Greatness isn't just about winning championships. Greatness is about impact. And right now, the only player truly moving the needle is Caitlin Clark. Is the Aces dynasty already over? Maybe this Las Vegas Aces dynasty isn't as beloved as they thought. Maybe, outside of their own small fan base, nobody really cares. Maybe, just maybe, Azalea Wilson isn't the draw she believes she is. But you know who is? Caitlin Clark. When she sneezes, ESPN covers it. When she blinks, social media explodes. The WNBA's ticket sales, TV ratings, and merchandise numbers are all up, and the one common denominator? Caitlin Clark. Wilson can say it starts with me all she wants, but reality is hitting hard. The preseason disaster for Las Vegas. Let's not forget, Clark's preseason games were packed. The Fever sold out practice games, while the Aces couldn't even get their own city to care. That says everything you need to know. This isn't just a one-time fluke. This is a massive shift in the WNBA landscape. Is the Aces run over? For all the Aces fans out there, I have bad news. It's over. The era of the Aces is done. The shortest dynasty in basketball history is collapsing before our eyes. And if you don't believe me, just look at free agency. Players are fleeing Las Vegas faster than tourists who just lost their rent money at the casino. Clark would instantly sell out Aces games, but Wilson can't. Let's be honest, if Caitlin Clark were on the Aces, no bargain bin tickets would be floating around. Those same $19 seats would be going for triple the price, and still selling out. The difference between Wilson and Clark is glaring. Maybe it's time to accept the truth. Azalea Wilson isn't the superstar the WNBA wants her to be, because if she really was, she wouldn't be struggling to fill arenas. While Caitlin Clark is rewriting history. The next era of basketball has arrived. There's something about the way Clark plays, her passing, her shooting, her confidence, that people truly connect with. One analyst put it best, I really feel like we're poised for one of the most successful next eras of basketball. No, the numbers don't lie, and neither do the empty seats at Aces games. There's nothing anyone can do to stop what's coming. Caitlin Clark is putting the WNBA in a chokehold, and they know it. Every time Clark steps onto the floor, the entire basketball world is watching. TV cameras locked in, social media exploding, arena seats gone in minutes. It's as simple as that. And no matter how many players try to downplay her impact, it doesn't matter. She's already taken over. The jealousy, the bitterness, the endless complaints, none of it changes reality. Other players can tweet about it, complain about it, throw shade in interviews. But at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark runs this league now. And if A'ja Wilson and the Aces don't like it, tough luck. The future has arrived, and it's wearing an Indiana Fever jersey. Are you excited for the upcoming season? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.